Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your October bonus love reading. Now keep in mind, because this is a general reading, it cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And hope that you all are doing well. So I'm not joking with you guys. I heard the most interesting thing. And I meditate over the messages that I get so I could break it down to you guys as much as possible. But I literally heard some of you guys are dealing with relationship PTSD, but not as what you're hearing. I mean, that's like post-traumatic stress disorder or whatever. But I heard literally, and you guys know I'll write it down so I can say it exactly like I hear it. With relationship PTSD, I'm hearing you probably thought that shit was done. Okay, like and I feel like done and over with, like you're done with situations when it comes to matters of the heart with love. Definitely done specifically with a love interest. For some of you guys, you do have somebody coming back, but what I'm getting with this is like, you probably thought love was done, over with, and you've moved on, but and you don't want to be in love or in a relationship. But you know the saying, like, whenever you're not thinking about it, or you're not trying to be in a relationship, or that's not a focal point, then bam, in your life, here it comes. And I know that because look at that. At the very bottom of the deck here, you have Major Arcana, the Empress, Libra, Taurus, Aries energy. And I always tell you guys, the Empress is one half of a divine counterpart, okay? For every Empress, there's an Emperor, same sex. However it resonates with you, this is like a long-term relationship. This is divinity. This is somebody who's coming into your life that you're going to have a long-lasting relationship with. This isn't something short-lived and fleeting. This is something long-lasting. Now, for some of you guys, you could be leaving a situation, because I did. What deck was that? Yeah. So, because right here, you have the High Priestess, then you have Major Arcana, the Tower. So, something that came to a crashing halt. And I have to say first, before I even finish this, because it's tying into the message that I'm getting already. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Breathe Again by Toni Braxton. I'll leave the link to that song in the description box below so you can listen to it, follow the reading if you so choose to. Now, Miss Toni Braxton happens to be a Libra, and that does show up with the Empress energy. So for some of you guys, because we literally, as I'm doing this, yesterday was just the end of Libra seasons. For some of you guys, there could have been a breakup. I'm definitely getting something with a breakup, okay? There could have been a breakup in Libra season. Now, also, this does resonate with the energy of Aries and Scorpio. And again, we are currently in Scorpio season. So for some of you guys, you could be dealing with this right now, dealing with the emotions. Something is definitely coming full circle that is getting your attention right now. When it comes to your relationship status, if you have been single for a while, like I said, I feel like you may feel like I'm never going to trust my heart. You know, I'm not going to trust anyone with my heart again, but I don't think that's the truth, because I feel like somebody is coming in that is like literally going to put a ring on it. And I know that's not a ring, but I'm just getting like proposal. And I'm not saying like immediately, but I feel like this is someone that you're going to end up marrying. But I feel like for a lot of you guys also, you could feel like the song, I feel like I will never breathe again. And what did she say? The part of the song that I heard was, and I can't stop thinking about the way my life would be. And I can't stop thinking about how could you love me then leave. And I can't get you out of my head. How in the world could I forget? And that's the part that I'm cutting off at. Like somebody is like, I'm never going to forget the hurt, the pain that I've been through, the devastation. This is devastation. Calamity, chaos, unexpected for some. Just somebody definitely could have been put out, kicked, like literally kicked to the curb, kicked out of a home that they shared with someone. Because he's falling out of a tower from a castle. This could be someone's home, a home that you share with someone. Could have built, yeah, because you got the Four of Pentacles here. You could have built a life with someone. Definitely could be involving Taurus also, because you have Four of Pentacles. And, Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus season starts in April, and you have 4 right here. And then you also have Taurus right here with this energy with the Empress. So definitely could be involving a Taurus or something that happened in Taurus season for some of you guys. And then at the bottom of the deck here, what I was noticing, because you're starting, and I'm not joking, I did not place these like this. I just so happened to see them at the bottom of the deck when I finished shuffling. You're starting off with 2 Major Arcanas. And you guys know Major Arcana is a definite energy. And you're starting off with a Major Arcana here. This is a pair. So for some of you guys, you're feeling like because of something that happened in your past, and I know it's the past because the Tower is behind her. Something in your past that you're still holding on to. You see how he's holding on to that? Something from your past that you're holding on to. You feel like you'll never find your significant other, but you will, my friend. You will, and that's going to happen. And you're definitely still holding on to something. You see how he's holding on to that pentacle. Again, I'm going to say for some of you guys, it could be involving a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Taurus, or something that happened in Taurus season. Possibly Virgo also, because we did just leave Virgo season. But you have the Emperor here, Aries energy, and then look what you have behind it. You have the Devil, Capricorn, and then behind that you have the Death card, and then you have the Nine of Swords. Look at this. This is heavy. That's heavy. Again, it's behind it. Some of you guys are leaving a toxic relationship behind. You have to put an end to it. Now, again, I'm going to say we are currently in Scorpio season, and the Death card does relate to Scorpio. I feel like for some of you guys, you have to, you put an end to a relationship that was possibly toxic because you have the Devil here, some type of toxic relationship, some type of karmic contract with someone is coming to an end. You see how there's a contract and it's going up in flames. It was meant to end, and it did. It went dead. This shit could have literally went down in flames. And because I keep getting this fire reference, some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign because of course, again, as we're doing this reading for Sag, it could be you, but I feel like you could have been dealing with a fellow fire sign because again, you do have Aries right here. But I just feel like, unfortunately, for some of you guys, you may have felt like the passion in this relationship, because you do have the Death card, the passion in this relationship just died, and you couldn't, again, with the, it's interesting because I keep hearing this, the name of the song is Breathe Again, but if you have the Death card, you're dead, you're not breathing. So it's like you may have felt like this separation or this ending that came out of the blue unexpectedly, like literally took the wind out of you, like took the breath out of you. You may have felt like you literally physically died at some point. Like there could have been some very dark nights, some depression here. Because if you notice in the background, you have that blackness, like dark night of soul. Some of you guys could have definitely went through some type of depression. But I also want you to notice here, from the very bottom of the deck, you have 5 major arcana, 2 in your general energy and 3 in your clarifying, and 5 in numerology talks about changes. And sometimes they can be challenging changes. So some of you guys, you know, it's been a challenge trying to bounce back from this Tower energy. And I definitely feel like it's involving a karmic situation, a karmic person. You were meant to learn a lesson with someone and you felt like this was going to be your forever person. But I feel like your forever person is actually on the way. And see, look, and as I put this, it was right up under here. So something definitely ended. And because I put this, and you know, this was here in front of it. And as I put it down unknowingly, not even paying attention, I'm just looking at the other cards. Some of you guys are going to be meeting someone in Scorpio season. Some of you guys are going to be meeting your long-term companion in Scorpio season. This person could also be a Scorpio. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you guys Major Arcana, which is the Temperance card. We're going to get the card that comes before and the card that comes after for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then we'll get clarifiers. Okay, yeah, I feel like some of you guys are definitely feeling like because she keeps saying, and I shall never breathe again in the hook of the song, and they keep saying breathe again, breathe again, breathe again, and it's like it's almost like she's kind of willing herself and trying to remind herself to breathe. You get what I'm saying? Like, really listen to the song if you don't know it. And it's like you're telling yourself that I'm never going to trust somebody like that again. But if you really listen to the sentiment in her voice when she's saying, it's like, I'm telling myself that, but that's not really what I mean. I want to trust again. I want to be with someone again. And I feel like that's going to happen. And I do feel like that's going to happen, okay? Because you got the 8 of Cups, walking away from things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling. It's like, yeah, you were hurt, but you have to turn your back on that. Leave that in the past. Whatever those cups that were spilled over, things that ended, you can't take that into your future. Is what I'm getting there, okay? Could have been dealing with a water sign, because now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Again, I feel like you guys, a lot of you, wow, as soon as I parted, here's your card. So we're going to get the card behind it. I feel like you guys are still trying to balance your emotions. Because you've noticed he's like, his hair is tattered, withered, worn. He's going through some type of storm, but he's up under a rainbow. And you see how one pentacle is higher than the other. Some of you guys are trying to balance the situation. I'm going to say again, it could be involving a Taurus. Or some of you guys could have separated from someone in Virgo season as well. Because a relationship definitely was severed. Because if you notice here, there's a relationship, and it's being struck by lightning, right? So, again, you have this card, and then we're going to get the card that's behind it. Look, some of you guys, there could have been a divorce. 4 of Wands, marriage and long-term commitment. But for others, I'm going to say, because you had some type of destruction with a relationship, you feel like you'll never find your person, or that's not going to happen for you. Marriage and building a family and commitment, it's going to happen. And I told you, as I'm holding this, look at that. Page of Cups. I really feel like some of you guys are going to meet someone in Scorpio season. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy right here in Pages are messengers. This is something fresh and something new coming in. Yeah. So wow, I already see the cards peeking from behind you. Look at that. Yeah. Some of you guys, you have a water sign coming in. High Priestess. Pisces and also Virgo energy. You are a love interest or ex, first, middle, last initial could be J, B, C, O, U, M, H, W. Also P. I'm hearing Princeton. Somebody could have went to Princeton. I'm hearing Paul. Somebody's nickname is Patty. Someone's last name could be Pierce. I'm hearing. Okay. So you have the Two of Pentacles. And see, this is going back to what I was saying. Like, you could be saying to yourself, like, I'm never going to trust again. But it's like you want to heal. You want to ascend from that. You see how she's ascending out of that water. You don't really want that. You want to move on, move forward. You want to have love again. And I do feel like that is going to happen for you. Because again, I'm going to say I'm hearing relationship PTSD. Relationship PTSD. Probably thought that shit was done. Like you're done and you're over love and relationships. Like you've closed the book. You see how she has a book here, but it's closed. Like you've closed the book on the idea of love. But guess what? I feel like the universe is getting ready to have somebody come in your direction. Somebody's floating in your direction. Or you're getting ready to go in a direction towards somebody and you have absolutely no clue. Because I want you guys to see how this is on the table. Like I'm sliding it how it is on the table. Look at that. They're going towards each other. They are going towards each other. For some of you all, this is going to be a very, very spiritual connection, okay? I always tell you guys, there's two pairs in tarot as far as divine counterparts. And it is the Empress and the Emperor, and then the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and I keep picking up some strong Taurus stuff here, right? And I don't know if I said this, but I feel like I did, but I'm being reminded to say this again. Toni Braxton is a Libra. Something definitely could have happened in Libra season or involving a Libra person, okay? Again, we literally just left that Libra season. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. Again, I told you I'm getting something with Taurus also. So Four of Pentacles is holding on for dear life. It's like, you see how he's holding his pentacle right by his heart. So something is very strongly rooted in your heart. You see how his feet are on those pentacles, like you've set a foundation with someone. And it's like you're holding on to that energy or holding on to that memory. You definitely may have felt like this person left you out in the cold because even though he's sitting on his throne, he's outside. He's not his castle. He's far away. So you could feel like, you know, you're far away from the one that you love. But this person still has your heart though, right? 1 second. My apologies, I had to answer my door. So yeah, some of you guys are still holding on to the energy, or you may feel as though, because this is like intuition, like you could have a very strong psychic connection with someone, okay? You may still feel as though this person is holding on to you also. Like it's like you and this person, this past person, may still have each other's heart, but it's time for you to move on. Because that's exactly what she's doing. She's moving on. And gracefully. So I feel like a lot of you all are not giving yourself enough credit. You don't realize how graceful you've been through a specific transition. But you have displayed a great amount of grace and tact in the situation. Because I feel like a lot of you all could have really responded completely different considering the circumstances. And I just heard you decided not to rock the boat, not to cause any further drama. You just wanted peace and healing in the situation. Okay? So let's part the deck so we can shuffle the Empress again. Wow. Okay. I'm going to say this again. Taurus. You got Taurus here also with the Four of Pentacles. Again, Taurus season starts in April. And then you have Taurus, Libra again, as I mentioned. And I told you I was being guided to say Libra again. So Taurus, Libra, and Aries, the Empress. Let me tell you something. As I'm holding this, she's facing the direction. She's looking at us, but her body is facing the direction of the Four of Pentacles. Immediately what I'm getting from this is like, her body is facing towards something that she's still holding on to. So some of you guys still have a physical, you may even still be physically intimate with someone that you're not with anymore. Or you could still be desiring some type of physical intimacy with someone from your past. But then she's looking towards the future like, okay, I'm still connected to this person one way or another. But I want to move on. I want to go towards the future. That's what I'm getting. So let's get a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles. As well as the High Priestess. Leo, Sag, Aries here with the King of Wands. And I always tell you guys, Kings and Queens, look at that. And then the King of Cups. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you had 2 kings here. So that's what I'm saying. And even right here, you see him juggling 2 pentacles. Some of you guys are leaving a relationship and you're getting ready to embark upon a new one. For some of you guys, a new love interest is going to be a water sign. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Strong Pisces I'm picking up. I just heard a liar, cheater, and a heartbreaker. And I heard it like in a singing. I don't know what song I'm picking up. I just heard liar, cheater, heartbreaker. So some of you guys left a situation because someone cheated. Somebody was being deceitful, untrustworthy, and unfaithful. Yeah, because now you had a King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, King of Wands in reverse. Kings and Queens in reverse is negative because this person has been stripped of their title. They have been dethroned and they have not taken, you know, Kings and Queens hold positions of hierarchy and power. So in reverse is like this person abused their power. You know what I'm saying? So, and their power was their title. And their title was your partner and they abused it. And they caused this rift, this issue in this relationship. And that's why I said, I feel like some of you guys could have like really lost it and been completely ridiculous. But you decided to take the higher road. And you chose healing over everything else. And it's interesting because, like I said, the name of the song is Breathe Again. And it looks like she's kind of like I could finally breathe now. But you, at one point, you felt like you never would. You felt like it would be impossible to heal and move on. That's what I'm getting. But you definitely are. And I'm telling you, you're doing it with grace. Let's get a clarifier for the 2 of Pentacles. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Again, I can't make this up. You guys seen it. So you got the Tower again. Yep. So you got Scorpio, Aries. Again, something significant could happen in Scorpio season. Yeah. So you got the 2 of Pentacles, and then you have the Tower again. Okay, something very significant could happen in Scorpio season, or again, it could be involving in Aries because you did have the Emperor and the Empress multiple times, and then that's Aries energy, and then you do have Aries and Scorpio here with the Tower. So yeah, I feel like there's a Tower moment that you are still trying to heal from, most definitely, but that's happening. Healing is, you are on your way to divine healing. You're gonna feel very protected. Right now, you may not, but you're gonna feel like you're being surrounded by protection, cloaked. You see how she's cloaked in like this shimmery energy? That's like angelic power and just being wrapped in like spiritual energy. Some of you guys could even be going through some type of spiritual awakening where you could feel like tingling in your body. It's like you're being recalibrated is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get a clarifier for the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Absolutely. For some of you guys, you'll be ending something in Scorpio season, which, again, we are in Scorpio season now. First, middle, last initial of you or a person involved, W, M, T, J, C, U, H, A, and O. There could have been a separation on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Tuesday, or a Thursday, or will be in the future because, again, as I'm doing this reading, we are literally on the first day of Scorpio season. So there could be an impending breakup. And I don't want you guys to say, like, well, why would you call a breakup or why would you claim that? I'm not claiming that. I'm just saying, like, if you already know that things are a bit rocky here, this may have been on your mind already, that you ready to leave a situation. But then also with the Breathe Again, you may have fought it because you're just like, oh my God, it's going to take the breath out of me to actually have to think about leaving this person that I've been with for so long. Because for a lot of y'all, there's a lot of history here because you see how they have to fall from the top of that building. There's some history there, quite a bit. Let's get a clarifier for the High Priestess. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. High Priestess, clarifier. Okay. Yep, see, that's why I said some of you guys don't want to start over, or that was your fear in the past. But again, you have a major arcana clarifying a major arcana. Look at them, their backs are facing each other. So there could have been a fear of starting new, starting over from scratch. But I feel like that was the past because it's behind her back. And you're getting ready to sin. Male or female, however it applies, you're getting ready to heal and move forward because you know it's time for this cycle to wrap up. It's time for something to end. Okay, you have Aries and Aquarius energy here. Also with this 0, because you have 0 right here and it's in reverse. For some of you guys, it could have just literally felt like you were just reduced to nothing. You could have felt like this person reduced you to nothing. But again, I'm going to say it may not feel like that now if you're going through this energy, but you are definitely going to be healing, ascending, vibrating at a higher frequency because she's definitely vibrating at a high frequency. And I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like you're going towards a divine counterpart. This next person will be somebody that you're going to be with long term, because again, she is one half of a divine union. Her divine counterpart is a Taurus. Some of you guys, okay, you could be doing some major healing and you may not meet this person to Taurus season of 2023. Again, that would be April, May. Or this person can have very strong Taurus in their chart, or you can have very strong Taurus in your chart. Something with Taurus here. Also Libra energy. And you had a lot of Aries also. Okay? So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. As always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye.